So guys, welcome to episode number 10 of my Bayern Munich career mode series. Today's a 20-minute special that you guys love to see from me. Also, tomorrow's episode of this series will also be a 20-minute special. So guys, make sure to go ahead and click that like button if you do go on to enjoy today's video. Make sure to drop a comment down below that I can personally respond to, and also subscribe if you are new around here. We've got the first game of today's episode against Werder Bremen, and we are actually playing this game away. That's right, we're playing this game away. But let's still hope that we can kick off this 20-minute special with 3 points, three important three points in the Bundesliga. We're still sitting first, which is awesome to see. And if you have missed any episodes of this series, make sure you go check out the series playlist. Link could be found down below in the description. As Jovetic, he'll be starting in the striker position over Lewandowski for this game. And as I did mention in the last episode, it is actually Julian Draxler who'll be starting out on the left wing for this game. And he has actually earned himself a starting 11 position in the left wing position. He has, you could say, outplayed Frank Ribery in that position. But we got off to a great start in this game. In the 9th minute, a great over top ball here to find Marcelo, and he's going to finish that one. We take an early 1-0 advantage in the 9th minute. Marcelo with a fantastic goal there. Bit lucky as it did come off the crossbar. It did go into the back of the net. And the most important thing is that we are now 1-0 in the lead. But in the 42nd minute, Werder Bremen try and get back into this game. They do well to really have a great chance. They do take their shot with their attacker. All he had to do was really put that one on target and maybe even trouble Neuer for a goal there, but he did hit the side netting. In the 66th minute, it's Julian Draxler on the ball as he plays it to Marcelo, who played this game very, very well. It's probably his best game playing for our club ever since we have signed him since the January transfer window. He played it inside to find Jovetic, but Jovetic, his shot does go wide of the goal, and the game is going to remain at a 1-0 advantage to us. Let's hope that that goal, the first goal that Marcelo did score, is enough for us to pick up the 3 points to kick off today's 20-minute special. But in the 83rd minute, we give away a penalty. That's right, Werder Bremen do have a penalty here. In the 84th minute, the new signing from Manchester United in real life, Bastian Schweinsteiger, does take down their attacker, and they do have a penalty here with only 4 minutes to go to level it at 1-1 and maybe even pick themselves up 1 point, as they are sitting down in 17. So any point from this game would be a great result for our opponent. So as De Santo is going to take the penalty, it's De Santo up against Manuel Neuer. He's going to make Manuel Neuer actually almost saved that one. That's right, De Santo took the penalty. It actually came off Manuel Neuer's hand as he was going to save that one. Really deflected off him and went into the back of the net. They get a very lucky penalty goal there. But in the 90th minute, we really needed to get this win here. It'll be a great start to this 20-minute special if we do pick up the win. But Jovetic is going to play it to Robben as they do play a 1-2. It's Robben who's going to make his way inside the box, does well. It's Robben who's going to look to try and take the shot here. As he was trying to take the shot, the Werder Bremen defender does take him down. That's right. In the 90th minute, we have a penalty. Robben making his way onto goal. Sebastian Prol does take him down. And we do have a penalty. That's right. Only 4 minutes ago, our opposition, Bremen, they had a penalty of their own. Obviously, they did score that one with De Santo, but not long after that one, we've got our own penalty during stoppage time. The last play of the game, that's right, this is actually the last kick of the game. We have the chance to win this game. It's Arjen Robben who's going to step up and take it. Gets a bit in the yellow with the penalty box, penalty in the bottom left-hand corner. Should have got it in the all green, but got it in a little bit of the yellow. But it doesn't really matter. It's going to end Werder Bremen 1, Bayern Munich 2. And a great way to kick off today's 20-minute special. Marcelo picked up a goal in the 10th minute, and 80 minutes later, it was Robben who did get the win. As Jovetic is happy that I am playing him, which is awesome to see while he is in some very good form. But the next game of today's episode is huge. That's right, we're coming up against Napoli. But this is the round of 16 of the Champions League, and the first leg against Napoli did end in a 2-0 victory to us. That's right, we did beat Napoli 2-0 at home at the Allianz Arena. We're going to Italy, going to Napoli in an away leg, so we're going to have to try and win this game, or maybe even keep it a draw. I don't want to lose this game. Just remember, guys, if Napoli do win this game 2-0, obviously it'll be 2-2 on aggregate, which means we will be going into extra time and maybe even penalties. If we do lose this game 1-0, we'll still be going through. If we draw or even if we win, we'll go through. So hope that made sense to you guys. You guys probably already know about this. But even if we pick up a goal here in this game, that should be enough for us to go into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. But coming up against Napoli, and the first highlight fell to Napoli. They knew just how bad they needed to score goals early, and in the 5th minute, they had 2 fantastic chances. First, they were denied by the crossbar. Secondly, they were denied by Manuel Neuer. But Napoli knew how important it was to get off to a great start, and you guys will be seeing that Napoli got off to a fantastic start, and we were really stunned. We didn't really know what to expect from Napoli, but in the 28th minute, Higuain plays it over the top to Jose Callahan. It's Callahan who's going to look to find a man inside the area in a better position. Plays it to Mertens as he loses the ball, as Philip Lahm loses the ball to Inla as he plays it back to Mertens. He plays it inside to Hamsik, and that's right, in the 31st minute, Napoli have taken the 1-0 advantage. On aggregate, guys, we're still in the lead. It's Bayern Munich 2, Napoli 1 on aggregate. But if Napoli do get a goal back, it is on level terms. In the 42nd minute, as I did say, Napoli were all out attack. It's Jose Callahan who's actually whipping across to find Higuain with the header. It was actually, I want to say, Reina who did starting goals for this game. He actually tried to contest that ball, but as he was going out to contest that one, knew he couldn't make it, and it was really an open header there for Higuain, and he did put that one over the bar. In the 71st minute, Napoli, they have a corner, and yet again, their header does go wide. So Napoli having all the chances, and to be honest, guys, Napoli deserved to be 2-0 in the lead in this game to make it 2-2 on aggregate, but they didn't take their chances, as from the goal kick, it's Robben Lewandowski who does header that one on to Frank Ribery, who plays it over the top to Robben. Robben's going to make his way onto goal, gets taken down inside the penalty area, and that's right, guys, in the 75th minute, we have a chance to level it at 1-1, but most importantly, make a 3-1 on aggregate, and hopefully that is enough. Yet again, Robben getting another penalty. That's right, this is the second penalty already in today's episode, and the player who's actually won us the penalty was Robben both times, but this time it's Robben Lewandowski who's going to take the penalty. Lewandowski, can he make it 1-1? Put ourselves 3-1 in the lead on aggregate to put ourselves into the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and Robben Lewandowski makes it 1-1. We're now on level terms, but most importantly, 2 goals up on aggregate, and we also have the important away goal, which is going to set us up very, very well for us to go through. Napoli in the 90th minute, even though we did score that penalty, they weren't done with there. They wanted to maybe try and make it 2-1, and anything could happen from there, but their header did come off the post, and the game is going to end at a 1-1 draw, but most importantly, a 3-1 win on aggregate, and we will be going through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, which is just awesome to see. We're going to be taking on Atletico Madrid in the quarterfinals. Barcelona, they'll be coming up against Chelsea. Zenit will be coming up against Real Madrid. And Shakhtar Donetsk, they'll be playing Arsenal also in the quarterfinals. But in this game against Atletico Madrid, that's right, guys, we're jumping straight into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Actually, at the end of this episode, we're going to find out if we are going to be going through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. And who will we be facing? You guys have to wait and find out to the end of the video. So we're jumping into straight into another Champions League game. And when I was playing this, I was quite surprised as there wasn't a Bundesliga game. when I thought that there would have been a league game before we came up against the team of Atletico Madrid. And the Atletico Madrid side for this game is actually a very strong one. Koke, Griezmann, Mandzukic, really the three dangerous attackers. So is Turan, as I didn't mention him. Miranda will be playing as a centre-back, one front as the right-back, and this is going to be a very, very huge game. Obviously, Mandzukic signed for Juventus in real life, but Atletico Madrid, they tried to get on the attack there in the 7th minute, but we did win the ball back through Mario Götze as he plays it to Robben, and it's Robben who has been playing so well in today's episode. You guys can probably tell that he's won us 2 penalties. He scored a penalty. I want to say he scored and he scored a goal now. So Robben really in the first 3 games of today's episode has been looking very, very dangerous. But in the 52nd minute in this game against Atletico from 33 yards out, it's Isco with the free kick. It actually came off the post, but rebounding off that, it was actually Robben who put that one into the back of the net. And Robben yet again picks up another goal. It's now Bayern Munich 2, Atletico Madrid 0. Remember guys, that this is the first leg at the Allianz Arena. We're going to have to go to Spain away against Madrid, Atletico Madrid. That'll end off today's episode. But in the 85th minute, we want to try and make a 3-0. Give ourselves just a bit more confidence going into the second leg that we can go through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. It's Robben who picks up another goal. That's right, in the 87th minute. It's Bayern Munich 3. It's Robben who completes his hat-trick. Atletico Madrid 0. And what a performance it has been from Robben so far. Today's episode playing unstoppable, which is awesome to see. Which means we're actually going to be going into the second leg against Atletico Madrid with a 3-goal advantage. That's right guys, we're going into Madrid against Atletico with a 3-goal advantage. But today's episode doesn't get any easier. We're coming up against title contenders Borussia Dortmund away. And the first time we did play Dortmund earlier on in this season, we did actually complete a huge 3-0 victory against Dortmund. You guys, if you haven't missed any episodes, as I did mention before, check out the series playlist. But when we did play Dortmund, they just fell to pieces. That's right. Weidenfeller won't be starting in goals. Surprisingly, Muslera will be starting in goals. And it is a bit of a different side. The first time we did play Dortmund, there was no sign of Marco Reus or Kagawa in the starting 11. And both men will be starting for this game. Also, no Aubameyang starting for for Borussia Dortmund, sorry. Take a look at my Bayern Munich side. Jovetic will be starting up front. And really, it's our strongest starting 11 without Robert Lewandowski starting up front. Jovetic will be coming in for him. But this game had a very slow start. That's right, you guys can probably tell that the first highlight only fell in the 76th minute, as it's Stefan Jovetic as he plays with Julian Draxler, who plays it over the top back to Stefan Jovetic, making it 1-on-1 with Muslera as defenders were, you could say, putting him under pressure a bit, but Jovetic should have put that one into the back of the net, should have given us a 1-0 advantage, but his shot did go wide. In the 89th minute, as I did mention just before, there wasn't too many highlights in this game. It's actually Dortmund who actually pick up a free kick just on the edge of the box. That's right, they have picked up a free kick here through Martinez as he went up with a sliding challenge on Subotic and did not get the ball. That's right. So from this free kick, it's actually Marco Reus who's actually going to take the free kick. Can Marco Reus make it 1-0, put Dortmund in the lead? His shot does come off the cross, but the rebound header from one of the Dortmund players comes off the post. But off that rebound, it was Matt Hummels who was the one there to react first, you can say. There was no Bayern Munich player there to clear out the ball. Matt Hummels going to make it Dortmund 1, Bayern Munich 0 in the 90th minute. That's right, surely this game is done and dusted, and Dortmund will be picking up the 3 points, trying to get closer to us at the top of the table. But we had something up our sleeve. That's right, I knew it was the 90th minute. There was barely any time to go, no stoppage time, and on this legendary difficulty, I decided to go with Robben, take on straight from kickoff, literally the whole Dortmund team, and it's Arjen Robben, the unstoppable man in today's episode. Robben, I'm pretty sure this is his 5th goal in today's episode. He's also assisted a couple and won us a few penalties. Robben, take a bow. That's right, we still have another game to end off today's episode, but what a performance in today's episode has it been from Arjen Robben, probably man of the match in every game. He has now got 11 goals in the Bundesliga season. We have stolen 2 points, that's right. We have stolen 2 points right at the end against Borussia Dortmund. The game ends 1-1, as resulting in that game, it's actually Bernat who's actually suffered a sprained knee. He's going to be out for 3 weeks, so let's wish him a speedy recovery. But as I did mention before, we're going to end off the quarterfinals of the Champions League against Atletico Madrid. We're going into the game against Madrid with a 3-goal advantage. Surely we're going through to the semi-finals, of the Champions League. Surely, but we're gonna have to wait and find out at the end of this game. As I did mention before, we will find out if we are going through or not. So a 3-0 advantage going into this game. They are all home goals. If we do pick up a goal here against Atletico to make it 1-0, surely that is enough for us to go through to the Champions League semi-finals. Who will we face? You guys will have to wait and find out until the end of the video. My Bayern Munich side for this game is our strongest starting 11. That's right, no players are being swapped into the side. You can say reserve players or even substitute players. This is my main starting 11. It's awesome to see that my main starting 11 can come up against this Atletico Madrid side. As I did say before, against Napoli, that was actually the second leg away, and we did actually struggle, and in this game against Atletico, it was another repeat. I really don't understand why we're struggling so much when it comes to our away legs. In our home legs, we're doing so well, but when we are playing away, for some reason, our team is not playing to the way that we should be playing. As in the 19th minute, is actually Atletico Madrid who are going to whip it across to find Turan with the shot from that, Neuer with the save. But Atletico Madrid were really a totally different side in this game. Griezmann actually wins the ball as he plays it to Mandzukic. As he plays it to Turan, his shot is denied from Manuel Neuer, and the rebound strike is saved yet again from Manuel Neuer. So Manuel Neuer pulling off some fantastic saves like he did in the game against Napoli earlier on in today's episode. But in the 52nd minute, it's actually Gabby who's got the ball. He's going to look to whip in across to find Mario Mandzukic with the header. That's right, Mandzukic is going to make it Atletico Madrid 1, Bayern Munich 0 in the 53rd minute. It's now 3-1 on an aggregate. Surely Atletico Madrid cannot come back. But we are going to play the ball here to Robben, the man who has been unstoppable in today's episode. He plays it inside to Frank Ribery, who plays it to Bastian Schweinsteiger. And Schweinsteiger's shot is denied from the Atletico Madrid goalkeeper. So Atletico Madrid playing very well in this game. That was really our only attack, you can say, in the first 60 minutes in this game. But in the 76th minute, it's Koke who whips it across here. The ball does fall to Miranda, the Atletico Madrid centre-back. His shot is actually denied from Manuel Neuer. So Atletico Madrid really could have made it 2-0, maybe even 3-0. But from that, we're going to try and make them pay. As in the 90th minute, when the game is all over, Robben plays it inside to Lewandowski, and his shot is denied. That one surely should have been in. It was a real easy chance there for Robert Lewandowski to level it at 1-1 in this game, but make a 4-1 on aggregate. But it doesn't really matter. The game is going to end 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. But most importantly, we're going through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. I'm going to have a bit of a bonus game to end off today's episode. That's right, I did say that the game against Atletico Madrid was actually going to end off today's episode, but I've got a little game here against Frankfurt. Let's hope that we can actually end off this episode with 3 points in the Bundesliga. We haven't actually had too many Bundesliga games in today's episode, so it will be nice to end off the episode with a league game. I'm actually starting a 3-5-2 formation for this game. That's right, you guys haven't seen me use the 3-5-2 formation at all in this Bayern Munich career mode. So We're going to see if it does work out for me or not. But we are coming up against this Frankfurt side who are sitting mid-table, surprisingly. I thought they would have been sitting in the lower half of the table, but they are sitting mid-table, and it is probably a good season for them. But in the 47th minute of this game, nothing really happening in the first half. It's actually Frankfurt who are going to get onto the second half in a fantastic style. And look at that goal that was from the Frankfurt player. Surely he could not put the ball into the back of the net from that angle. He was really on the line and the ball was about to go out, and he just somehow has scored the goal to put Frankfurt 1-0 in the lead. In the 51st minute, we've actually got the ball as it plays to Stefan Jovetic, does well to get around that defender, takes the shot, and Jovetic's shot is actually saved from the goalkeeper, as we are going to push into the 81st minute, as yet again Frankfurt are on the attack, trying to get a goal here in the later stages of this game to make it 2-0 and seal 3 points against first Bayern Munich. The shot is denied from Jose Ran, a fantastic save there. But the game is actually going to end Bayern Munich 0, Frankfurt 1. That's right, after some great performances in today's episode, we're actually going to end it off with a loss. Surprisingly, disappointing, but we're going to have to push on in the next episode. Semi-finals of the Champions League against Chelsea. Guys, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you go ahead and drop a like rating, drop a comment down below, click subscribe, and I'll see you all on my next video.